I have heard thy cries and am conscious of thy tears. Remember at all times and in all places that God is faithful, and do not doubt this. Be patient even though great calamities may come upon thee, yet fear not. Be firm in the path of thy Lord, as a mountain unmoved, unchanging in thy steadfastness. These words were written by Baha'u'llah to Mirza Haidar Ali to strengthen him during great persecutions. In his early days, Mirza Haidar Ali traveled from city to city in Persia, proclaiming with great wisdom and love the glad tidings of the new and divine day which was dawning upon the earth. But the fanatical religious leaders, to whom the vision of universal brotherhood and peace was too bright to be endured, soon persecuted him with terrible bitterness. At one time, he was beaten and driven through the streets of the city by a wild and howling mob. During this experience, he cried out, "This is my triumphal procession." Again, he was transported from one prison to another in a very cruel fashion. His hands and feet were tied, and he was put in a bag, head downward, and flung across the back of a donkey. Another Baha'i was put in a bag on the donkey's other side. The head of each of the prisoners dragged on the sand as the donkey was driven on the long journey over the desert. Mirza Haidar Ali sang gaily as they went along. The guard whipped him unmercifully, saying, "Now will you sing?" Mirza Haidar Ali replied, "I will sing more gladly than ever, because you have given me the pleasure of enduring something for the sake of God." For 12 years, Mirza Haidar Ali was a prisoner in Khartoum, Egypt. The dungeon room in which he was confined had a tiny window through which the sun shone but 1 hour a day. For one precious hour every day, Mirza Haidar Ali read with a glowing heart the tablets of Baha'u'llah. The rest of the day he was in the twilight. But he concentrated his spirit upon the glory of God so perfectly that each day he grew more saintly. When in later years he was asked by Miss Stevens why the Baha'is all looked so happy, she was thinking especially of that radiant joy in his face. He replied, "Sometimes we have surface troubles, but that cannot touch our happiness. The hearts of those who belong to the kingdom are like the sea. When the wind is rough, it troubles the surface of the water. But 2 meters down, there is perfect calmness." The wisdom in that last statement is relevant to the ills, stresses, and uncertainty society is currently facing. The hearts of many are troubled, agitated and shaken, just like the waves of the sea being tossed about by tempestuous storms. If we dwell on the surface of things, we will surely sink into a sea of despair. However, if we look deeper into the reality of our lives, beyond the surface, and dive into the true joy that can only be experienced by what the manifestations of God have referred to as the kingdom, we will find a calmness that defies human understanding, a bold quietness that gives true joy despite the chaos around us. Below those waves, we will find perfect calmness.